Okay, this is Gamer Blave, and we are back with another episode of Red Dead Redemption 2. If you missed the last episode, or you just want to be reminded of what is going on, then guys, we met up with Bill and Lenny, and honestly, I can't remember what the woman's name is, guys. I'm sorry. I know that is horribly sexist of me. What am I thinking? That's just awful. That is just awful. We met up with them, and we went back to Valentine, and we robbed the bank, but we also went on a mission with Lenny and robbed the Lemoyne Raiders of a bunch of guns. So that was kind of cool too. So last episode was actually pretty action packed. That was pretty cool. In this one, I'm gonna go over here and we're gonna meet up with John and do some stuff with the Greys. Apparently, that is what's going on. But we also, with all the money we got from the bank, we pretty much fully upgraded the camp. Yeah, we bought everything, and we've got like $600 to boot. Now, the last episode, I had messed around with my settings. So we, oh, actually, let me go over here. I think, can I drop off? I should be able to. I don't know if I need to.
Good morning, Arthur.
Morning.
How are you doing, Molly?
Fine. Fed up of moving all the time.
Yep, just the way it is.
Okay, so I got the money from that family for Leopold Strauss.
Arthur.
Oh, I don't want to do the Dutch mission right now. We're not doing that. Not doing that right now. Not right now. No. Everyone wants a piece of Arthur.
If you're not interested, fine.
I'll be interested later. I mean, I am kind of interested, but I want to go do this other stuff. Also, when we swing into town, I want to pay off my bounty up here, and I want to buy some more of the hair stuff. And I don't know if there is a barber in town, but we can maybe look into getting some hairstyles going on here. But yeah, a couple of things. So anyway, guys, in the last episode was the first episode in the series that we have done at 1440p, as opposed to 1080p, which we've done more or less the entire series at. And we got pretty good, I think pretty good performance at. I have tweaked it a little bit more. Basically, I turned absolutely everything down to low except for textures. We're running medium textures. I think ultimately just the increased resolution makes everything look better, even though we are running at I mean, everything's on low, but the increased textures makes everything look better. Although we're getting some pop in and stuff like that just because everything's on low. So, but I do like that we're getting an increased resolution and increased frame rate. So I'll take that with the decreased settings at this point. But like right now it's silky smooth. At least right now. We will see if that changes. So far we have had a bunch of, I guess you'd say, frame rate stability issues. So we will see, but we're holding right now right around 60 frames, and I'm pretty happy about that. So I do want to go into the store here and get ourselves some hair tonic.
Oh, you came back. How you doing?
You dang right I did. Oh, I can't say anything to him.
Feel free not to ask.
That guy is really a tool bag. I'm gonna grab me some fine brandy.
Yep.
I'm gonna drink this fine brandy. Yep. That's how I roll. Okay. Corned beef. Where? Oh, here we go. Here's the hair tonic. Yeah, we're gonna buy. Let's buy one and drink it, and then buy 3 more of these. Because we gotta keep our hair fed with this tonic. And then I'm not sure if we really need anything else from in here. Except for this canned corned beef.
Yours.
Go ahead and chow down on that. He's got to eat. Man's got to eat. just chuck all that stuff on his floor.
I threw it on the ground.
Love it. I love it. Okay, so let's go ahead. Man, guy, we haven't checked out like the newspaper, just like to see what's going on like this whole time. And we also haven't looked at the journal. So I just want to kind of have a look. The Saint Denis Times, number 43, 44, 45. Let's get the most recent one.
I'll take a paper, please.
Okay. So
Come back tomorrow.
how do we look at it? Okay, here we go. Use
Line up, Rhodes. Get your paper.
cocaine chewing gum, Peck's flying machine crashes. The improved apparatus less successful than original. A horror show, Blood in the Streets of Valentine. Yeah. Dutch's gang, Cornwall, guards face off. Dead everywhere, families grieving. Yeah, I would say so. Treasure hunter disappears. Was seeking famed emerald from Guarma. Ah, yeah, so that's the thing we've got. So, treasure hunter and gemologist Louis T. Abresson has amassed a collection of gems from around the world and is particularly fond of emeralds, having given his betrothed an emerald engagement ring from a stone he procured from Egypt to match her green eyes. 6 months ago, he bid farewell to his wife and newborn daughter and headed on a frigate to the island Guarma in Spanish West Indies near Cuba, in search of what has been rumored to be the largest emerald ever discovered. His wife, Miss Henrietta Abresson, reports that she received 1 or 2 letters brimming with excitement. Lewis claimed to be closer to finding the object of his quarry, then communication ceased, and weeks passed without a letter or cable. She fears the worst and has asked parishioners at local church and treasure hunters everywhere to pray daily for his safe return. Now that's interesting, because I would assume that that emerald that we were given by that guy who had all the animals or whatever, that was what that was talking about. But it doesn't really add up unless he was just trying to get rid of it because of something. That'll be really interesting if that kind of gets worked in somehow. I didn't want to sell it because I was like, yeah, this is definitely unique. And I don't think I did. So that'll be really interesting to see if something happens there.
Line up, Rhodes.
Royal kidnap reward offered for Princess Isabeau. Okay, that doesn't seem like it's a thing for here. Okay, so anyway, very, very interesting. Oh, okay, you can actually read it there. Okay, but anyway, that's pretty neat.
Rhodes, get your paper.
That's pretty neat. Okay, so I assume if there is a barber, that it's in the shop down there. But anyway, we've screwed around long enough here. Let's go on to our mission. Actually, oh, sorry guys, sorry. I want to trick out our rifle that we just got, that bolt action rifle.
You brought money this time. Ain't gonna get away with swiping in here anymore.
Well, sorry about that, dude. Let's customize that rifle, the bolt action rifle. So the Springfield does like a little bit more, and the Rolling Rock does a lot more, but you're going to get, a good, well, it actually doesn't have like that much more rate of fire. It's got a lot more reload. Anyway, it should be better. Let's go ahead.
Like you're taking care of that weapon.
If we were to put a scope on this,
Gun,
it would probably just be, we could probably get rid of the Rolling Rock and then just use this as our, long range weapon. I think that's probably what we'll do. That is probably what we'll do. We'll get the improved sights anyway, just because. Let's put the medium scope on it.
You'll appreciate the improvement.
And let's get... I think I like Yeah, that one looks clean. I like that.
It'll help, I'm sure.
And I think I like it without the wrap. So we got the components, styles. Does it?
Interested in engraving some? Make that look of your own.
Let's see. Yeah, let's put an eagle on this thing. Oh, yeah, an eagle. Well, I mean, is that an eagle? That's an eagle too. I like that one. Let's put that on there. Nice. Okay, and then let's put some varnish. Ooh, mahogany. Ooh, walnut. That's kind of cool. I actually kind of like that. I didn't think I was going to like that one, but I kind of do. I kind of like the, it's all like a lighter color. I like it. Okay, I dig that. And did they have something for the metals? Yeah, metals. Let's see. I mean, that, I don't know. I think at that point, we're just going to leave it. I think we're going to leave that. Okay. Ammo, we've got,
Make sure you got enough.
whoops, we've got a bunch of that high velocity. So, yeah. So now for future reference, or in the future, that's what we're going to do is just get that one switched out. So the bolt action, the accuracy of that is, I mean, it's even more. It's not got quite the range of the Rolling Rock, but it's more accurate. And it does not do the damage of the rolling block rifle, but I think it's going to be good enough. The Springfield does more damage as well. So, you know, I don't know if this is going to be good for big game, but I think it will be. So basically my plan is to put both of those away and then basically just have the, I can go ahead and talk and move. Just have the bolt action rifle, the pump shotgun, and my repeater as long guns. What is going on over there? Oh, they're having a, yeah, that guy's having a bad day. Yeah, they've got some, I mean, hey guys, it makes sense that there'd be some people around who are some Civil War vets that are, what is this guy's deal? Can I greet this guy? Also, can I turn my horse? Oh my gosh. We're struggling. I can't greet this guy. And also I can't, guys, the horse, I'm abandoning the horse. Let's see. Maybe we got to greet this guy on foot. How's it going, feller?
You okay there, mister?
You need me to move?
I do not.
Am I sitting in the wrong place?
Excuse me?
I didn't mean any offense, sir. Please.
I don't get your mean.
I'm very sorry, sir. You have yourself a fine day, and I apologize for any offense I may have inadvertently caused.
What are you drinking, mister?
Nothing, sir. Nothing at all.
Why are you acting so strange?
I mean,
Me too. I'm sorry for
I mean,
any offense.
jeez.
How could you have offended me?
I have no idea. But I had no idea how I offended the last fellas. And they stole my wagon on account of my impudence.
He must have ran into the Lemoyne Raiders.
Check.
They didn't like my medical practice, I suppose. I was helping folk.
And that wasn't popular?
I was undercutting the competition. Or I was too colored. Or I was irritating in nature. Or I was some know-it-all big city slicker here to demean some good old boys of my fine words. The exact variety of my sins was the source of some conjecture, so they undercut me.
That ain't very nice.
That was my impression. Still, compared to the gutting, castration, defenestration, and crucifixion they offered me, I felt I got off lightly.
Imaginative bunch.
Yes,
But
no great love of my medical practice. Too free with my wisdom and services.
which way they go?
Down the road, that away.
Stay here.
I'm sort of forced to. Please don't go to any trouble on my account.
Oh, I don't take kindly to their folk around here.
I heard them say they was taking it to McComb's Inn.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so anyway, yeah, we're definitely gonna go. Man, that's quite a ways out there, isn't it? We're definitely gonna go take take care of some of these chumps. That's ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous. But I mean, hey, I mean, that is definitely. I mean, I have absolutely no doubt that that kind of thing, and much worse happened. You know, historically. You know, pretty much anywhere, you know. It's taken a long time for, well, not to say it's taken a long time for people to get used to, you know, dealing with people who are different than one another, but at least people perceive to be different than one another. But it's like you look around these days and people don't seem to be able to get along with anyone, regardless of whether they you know, should or not. You know, it doesn't seem like we're learning from our past mistakes. Wait, am I not going the right way here? Oh, I am not going the right way. Hold on, hold up. Howdy, fellers.
Hey, mister.
But anyway, one thing I find interesting in this game, you know, apart from the depictions of, you know, historical phenomena such as the way that people would be acting to people of different races in historical context, is that, like, you know, in certain events, you know, you'll like all of a sudden have guns on you, and I think that oh, here they are. Hold on a second. Let me pull my binoculars out here. I don't want to see what's going on over here. Yeah, here they are. Let's kind of go off the beaten path here. Oh man, this is mucky.
Okay there.
So, you know, in certain context, it'll just like spawn guns on you. And I think, in my opinion, that kind of defeats the whole purpose of, like, you know, limiting your loadout. Well, I mean, it defeats a lot of the purpose, right? Which should be like, you know, foresight. It's like, oh, you know, I'm going into a situation where I need, you know, certain, you know, I need an extra gun or something. I want my shotgun. And I'll leave the other stuff. My pistols and my shotgun, I think, are going to be good for this. But you know, I think it defeats that purpose. It's just like, you know, it kind of spoils it. For one, it kind of spoils the I guess, surprise of there being any, like, combat coming up. It's like all of a sudden, you know, you're just kind of going about your business, then all of a sudden both long guns are on your back. You're like, well, okay, I guess something's about to go down. Okay. Did we get this thing loaded up? We did. Okay, where are they at?
You ain't gonna see another day.
Rap. All wrecked. Wrecked. How do they know I'm after the wagon? Okay, well, we win.
If you done, boys, I'll go.
Now, let's kind of take a look around in here and see if they actually have anything useful. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. Like, sometimes there are weapon crates and stuff. But anyway, I really like the idea of, like, having the guns that you carry with you. And, if you're carrying anything else, then it's like an ordeal, or not an ordeal, but there's like a thing to it. It's a situation at that point, but
Okay, come on, get you.
but I don't know. It just seems like, I don't know. Yeah, feel free to weigh in the comments if you are so inclined, if you have an opinion about that. But that's just kind of how I feel about it. I mean, one, it kind of takes it just takes the strategy out of it for like most of the scenes where you would need the gun, where you would what just happened? Does anyone have any idea what just happened? The doctor's wagon was destroyed. What? That's crazy. Okay. Well, that was a bug. That was a bit of a glitch, guys. But anyway, now we know we're going to be attacked. I mean, I guess we should have known that. I reckon we should have known. Dr. A. Renault, proprietor. I think that other guy...
Just leave it alone, won't you? What the hell?
Oh, wait, no, that other guy was a bad guy. But I didn't kill him. Did not kill him. Because I'm a good guy. I'm charitable that way. These guys look like good fellers. That was a weird bug. Oh, looks like we got something bad coming in from the rear. They really want some? They want some, I'll oblige. But I don't think you want some, dude. Okay, I think we lost them. Dysentery, fever, typhus, and smallpox. This is a pretty neat looking wagon. I would think it would be a little bit top heavy. Like I would think that, whoa, whoops. I was looking more at the wagon than where I was going. I would think that it would like easily flip over if you were turning. Whoa.
Know this fella, don't you?
Here you go.
Look who it is. I did not count on seeing that wagon again. Nor you, for that matter.
Only people you won't be seeing are the folks that took it.
I take it they aren't the only ignorant bullying clodhoppers in these parts. But I can live in glorious hope. Now, it wasn't a trouble now, was it?
No, pleasure.
Yeah. Let me give you something for your pleasure.
Yeah, I like killing them racist SOBs.
How about this? Provide a man a tincture, he'll be well for a day. Teach him to make one, he might be well a while longer.
Hey.
Make sure to try and make this. Thank you.
Thank you. It won't work for anything chronic, but you may not need it to. Well, if you see me on my travels and you're in need of something, make sure you come and say hello.
Travel safe now.
I wonder what kind of tincture we're dealing with there. Inspect document. Special health cure beneficial for fortifying health. This medicinal tonic features yarrow. Okay, so we know that yarrow kind of does, you know, health stuff. Variants were first used by the ancient Greece. Mace, when mixed and boiled with ginseng, it is a great blood purifier and quickly restores full health. Okay, so it's just the special health cure. I think we already like can get those. We just weren't able to make them. So basically we just need yarrow. We need 2 of each. Oh, wait. We need ginseng, yarrow, and English mace or milkweed. So basically I don't have a lot of that crap. Anyway, now we're heading over to John. Yeah, so much crap just pops up in this game.
Come on, boy.
Let's see what he's got for us.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not rustling some more sheep. Because that was lame. Yeah, honestly, guys, I think that it looks better this way than it did on the lower settings.
They're supposed to be my business partners here. They arranged a meeting, I believe, about some horses.
A fellow with a scar and a Mexican
Yes, sir.
out by the stables.
Where's that? We pointed that way, but there's not really anything over there. Okay. Well, we'll go this way and see what happens. Ah, I see them. Well, no, those aren't stables. Ah, there they are. There they be. We met the other guy here. Now I remember it. We've been here before.
Good men. Like you.
You don't know me. You turn up in this town, and you're helping everybody. And everywhere, there's troubles. Who are you?
And have you met my partner, Arthur Morgan?
No?
I met your son, the sheriff.
Okay.
Mr. Gray here was saying how he had problems with a family of degenerates.
Oh, well, nobody likes degenerates.
Hag and her inbred sons. They ruined this county. They killed my uncle, you know.
That ain't right.
Problem is, we can't be seen to get too close.
And?
We've got gold, Yankee. We've got gold.
I ain't no Yankee, friend. I ain't nothing. My daddy came over on the boat from Scotland.
I'm Scottish.
And the Braithwaites?
Goddamn peasants. I don't know. Mongrels. Slave fuckers. All you gotta do is look at them.
How much gold?
Enough. These are prized horses I'm talking about. Them, they'll get you 5,000.
5,000 for horses.
Easy.
Where do we sell them, these $5,000 horses?
Over in Clemens Cove, fellow over there will run them out of state and give you 50 cents on the dollar.
Mister, you got yourself a deal.
Just keep us away from this. Publicly, I mean.
My sense is we keep all horse rustling away from the public.
I find that a little bit hard to believe. I mean, I do.
Stables on the south side of the manor. That's where they keep the thoroughbred.
I guess I have to assume that, you know, even back in the 1800s, there were people who were like going nuts over like specific types of horses. But that seems like an awful lot of money for like some horses
Crazy old fool.
back then.
You should see the Braithwaite woman.
Hosea and Sean were planning on going over to the Braithwaites. You haven't seen them?
No, not yet. If they're there already, they better keep their heads down. We don't need this to be any more complicated than it already is.
$5,000 for horses. We've been robbing the wrong folk all these years.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about. But if we get even a third of that, it'll be worth it.
So how are we gonna play this?
The place is well guarded, so there ain't no point in blasting in there.
You'd have to be pretty well guarded to prevent that.
You're looking to purchase.
3 armed men?
You'd be armed if you were about to spend 5,000 on horses. We should go in the back way, though. Avoid too many questions.
Do we look like we're about to spend 5,000 on horses though?
There's the guard.
I'll speak to him, okay?
All right, then.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Yeah, we're here to see about some horses.
Horses?
Yeah, we had an appointment with Mr. Braithwaite, I believe.
Yeah, I never heard about any of this.
Our partner wanted to make a significant investment in some stables down here. But perhaps we should look elsewhere.
Well, okay then. But head on up to the stables.
Wow. John talked us in. He didn't even really spin much of a yarn there.
Yeah.
He didn't have to roll very high on his diplomacy check. Or deception.
No need to rush. Don't want to draw any unnecessary attention.
Oh, we're killing all these guys and you know it. When was the last time we got through one of these things and didn't have to kill absolutely everybody?
All right. I think that's the stables just up ahead. Heads down, play cool. We'll head around the front, hitch up there. All right, let's hitch up here. Good boy. Let me do the talking.
Yeah, I'm an expert negotiator. Howdy.
Hello there.
Can I help you boys?
I hope so. Heard you got some horses.
We always got horses.
Fine horses, I mean.
I don't get you, friend.
Yeah, you do. Come on.
Listen, why don't you get out of here? You, Scarface, and your greaser buddy.
Whoa!
I don't like officials.
We ain't officials. We're connoisseurs, looking to do some breedings. Come on now, partner.
Okay, fine. Follow me.
Jeez.
These here's mainly the studs available for purchase or for working. If that's what you're interested in. What is you boys interested in?
We represent a famous stable and stud farm from Saratoga.
Is that so?
Unofficially.
Of course. This here's Cerberus. Here you go, boy.
Stealth kill. I just got to slaughter this guy. I mean, I guess that's what we got to do. Got to do it. Sorry, dude. Had to slaughter that guy.
Bandana's on. Don't need nobody recognizing us.
Yeah, I mean, that guy's not gonna be recognizing anybody.
Get the other two.
I mean, I can't loot him though. I mean, that's kind of a bummer. I'm getting the which one? I guess I'm getting the white one.
Relax, boy. Come on.
Good boy.
Easy there. Easy.
Easy. It's okay.
Marston, you're gonna tether him up to Javier.
Okay.
Javier, you're gonna lead the stallions. That's it, boy.
One more pat. Okay.
This way.
Did I not get him?
Whoa, whoa.
It didn't, I was trying to lead it.
Easy there.
I guess we got to go through that rigmarole again. What's going on? Why am I just... Guys, it's breaking my balls here. It's breaking my balls.
This here's Cerberus. Here you go, boy.
So you can't just shoot your way out of there. But
don't need nobody recognizing us.
that was bull crap. Because I grabbed the reins and then it just didn't let me, you know, have it.
Relax, boy. Come on.
Okay, calm. Whoops.
You smelling funny. Whoa there.
I did not mean to punch the horse.
You're gonna tether him up to Javier's horse.
Okay.
Javier, you're gonna lead the stallions.
But apparently that helped.
Easy now.
Easy. Whoa now.
Did not mean to do that. Okay, now let's actually walk out with the horse. Yeah, that definitely helped.
Marston, you ride point. I'll cover up the back. If there's any problems, regroup at Clemens Cove.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Let's go, quick!
Go, get out!
That's none of your business, dude.
What the hell are you doing? Stop! Stop! You're being robbed! I said stop these men! Stop!
Oh, he wrecked that dude. Down, 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 down. Get wrecked.
Watch out by that weapon!
Oh, there was a guy behind it. Oh, we nailed him. Gotta reload this thing. Get just annihilated.
They're sending out riders! Go! Hold them off!
Look there! The fence is down! Come on! Let's try to lose them in the trees!
Sounds good.
Now, look out! There's more of them on the road!
Oh, so I figured he was just gonna do his thing there. So apparently if you swivel the camera, it will prevent Deadeye from doing its thing.
Whoa! You okay there, boy?
And we did it.
Shit!
Why are we
Horses broke free! Arthur, get after him!
crap?
Got you.
All right, here we go. Come here, horse.
Hey!
And we were able to catch it pretty. This horse, this new horse that I have is able to, I mean, it's pretty fast.
Hey, Morgan! Over here! You got him. Well done. Clemens Cove's just over there. Come on. Let's get this over with.
Come on now.
Dang it, horse! Come on.
That could have gone smoother.
That'll be on my gravestone.
Yeah, for real.
Come here. You think they look like they're paying $5,000 for horses?
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, like we did. It's like, come on, give us a break. We're gonna have to gun this guy down.
Come here.
That horse has been shot a couple of times. Does that decrease the value?
What you boys want?
Heard you pay good prices for horses.
Oh, we'll buy more or less anything, Pop.
That so?
Sure, Pop. I'm Clay Davies. That's my brother Clive. We're twins.
John, Arthur, Javier.
So what are you? Cuban?
No,
I don't like Cubans.
that's so.
Maybe. Why, what do you care? You ain't Cuban.
Maybe I like Cubans.
Ooh, you're funny. He's funny. Ain't he funny, Clive? Clive don't talk. We're twins, but I was born first. He came out all yellow and black, but he's okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I know these horses. They ain't yours.
Yeah, they kind of are.
Yeah, and I'd give you 650 for them.
I was told we could get up to $5,000 for them.
And I was told the moon was made of ladies' tears. Only it ain't true. Not one little bit.
But
I like you boys, but I ain't got more than 700 on me. You want it, or you want to ride them fellers into town, and maybe someone there'll hang you?
We're gonna need more than that.
I ain't got no more money, Pop. Here, take it or leave it. Uh-huh.
all right.
You goddamn fool, Marston.
Ain't no one round here got $5,000, boys, but nice meeting you. See you boys again, I hope.
Dang.
Come on. Yeah. Close the gate, Clive.
Like, why don't we take the 700 and the horses? But like, I'll just keep the horse. That'll be my new horse. If it's so freaking good of a horse.
By one of that Gray family. And imagined we was gonna be wonderfully rich. At the end of it, we felt like prize idiots.
I mean, still, we're doing pretty good on money. Now, I wanted to take a look in this journal for a little while because I don't really know what all this is. It just... What do we got here? Read this. I bought this new journal after the last one got destroyed in all the fire months ago, whenever it was. Haven't written or drawn much the past few months. I was missing it more than I thought I would, and finally near a store, so here I am, I guess. After all that business up north and the fire, we spent a few months in the wilderness traveling down from the North Grizzlies. Stuck mostly in the... Wait, hold on a second. So, stuck mostly in the western foothills of the mountains during the worst of the winter. Food was easy and to find life was good. Dutch had a lead for some land we were going to buy, but the land did not match up to his criteria, or he got spooked. We were being watched by the law, and that somebody knew who he was, and we never bought it, and we are wandering still. We picked up a couple of new folk in the Grizzlies. Okay, so that's interesting. So I'd talked a couple of episodes ago. It's like, well, what was the goal? Like, what were they going to do with the money when they got it? And so that kind of, you know, gives me some idea. It's like, well, they, at least, you know, allegedly the plan was to buy some land and to like start a life there. Jenny, a sweet young girl we met abandoned on the roadside, and Micah, an outlaw Dutch, met in a bar someplace. Dutch seems very taken with Micah, who's pretty hot-headed, argumentative, and full of himself. Hosea and I are less sure. Guess we shall see. Eventually, we came out of the wilderness and are now holed up outside of Blackwater, although sometimes I stay in town hunting for opportunities. Oh, man, I'm going to need to show gang savings. What's this? Oh. Okay, so this shows what we've got right now. Is that right? I don't really. I guess. I don't really know. Okay. But anyway, I'm kind of wanting to, I might be onto something. We got plenty of money, and the trail we took was so torturous and slow. Nobody could have followed us south or east or figured out where we was heading. We was thinking about California, but then Dutch and Hosea brought us down to Blackwater. I mean, so this is like, I mean, this is kind of interesting stuff here. Blackwater has apparently grown a whole lot since any of them was here last. I was told to expect little more than a trading post, but the place is growing fast, and it's almost a small city. The town seems to be riddled with corruption, but there's certainly plenty of money here. It's good to be sleeping in a bed from time to time and living a more civilized life after so long under canvas, but I do not particularly like being this near to a town. We are living here, camping outside town, mostly hidden in plain sight, I guess. Life seems pretty easy. Abigail and Marston keep arguing. I wonder why exactly he came back. He cannot seem to decide if he wants to be a father to that boy of his or not. The arguing is exhausting. I heard talk of a man sounded like Trelawney, but we haven't seen him for many months. Hosea and I are onto something pretty big. Might be a lot of cash coming in to do with a real estate scam Hosea thinks he may have discovered. I'm not sure yet. The perfect crime, we think. One where we rob crooks. We are being real careful. It's fun working with Hosea again. The man is an artist of nonsense, even if nothing comes out of it. We are having an amusing enough time. There's a lot here. It's good to be running scams again. Hosea is a born huckster. He is getting anxious, worried that by lingering in town we are going to bring undue attention to ourselves. But Dutch thinks he is also onto something big. His words, not mine. Bank money being brought in by a boat, apparently. So for now, we are working on both things and seeing what happens. Plan is to flee west into the desert country someplace if we can. Micah and Dutch are planning to rob the ferry in town. They think it's laden with riches, cash coming in for the banks, coming in by boat. For once, I am not getting involved in the job. Hosea and I are too taken up with our business, which I believe could go very well, and Dutch seems confident that with the group assembled, all will be okay. Plan is for them to carry out the job, then flee into the wilderness out of the west. The next day, Hosea and I carry out our scam and join them. Dutch seems happy and excited. He's talking again about California, but he's also talking about a lot of other places. This is kind of interesting. Just, I mean, he doesn't, I mean, you see like every now and again, it like cuts to him with his, like closing his journal. It says new journal entry. Get the mouse cursor out of there. New journal entry has been added or whatever. But it is kind of interesting to see this. Especially this stuff that is like before the game started, you know, like this, prologue type stuff. We've been running for weeks. I mean, running more than usual. The job they was pulling in Blackwater, robbing that ferry. It turned into a disaster. Young Jenny got killed, poor thing, while Sean and Mac both got arrested or killed. Nobody seems sure which. Dutch shot a girl. I'm not too sure if by accident or design. It seems like it might have been a setup. We took to the hills in an almighty scramble, leaving money and most of our things behind. Davy T. Then, as we were fleeing east over the Grizzlies, an almighty storm hit us. Davy Callender, who had got shot in the gut on the raid, passed away. It was brutal to watch, and the rest of us nearly froze, but we found shelter and have been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we await the thaw. Okay, so now we should be basically to where we started the game, right? But that's interesting. That's interesting stuff, guys. I want to spend a little bit more time with that throughout our game here, throughout our time. So anyway, a couple of things that I want to do here before we close out, and we are about to close out, guys. But what I do want to do is manipulate our weapon storage / locker. Just a...
Arthur.
Oh, hang on, dude. Weapon storage locker. Okay. So the Cattleman revolver, the Schofield. Okay, that stuff's good. The repeater, yes. The bolt action rifle, the Springfield rifle is in there, and the rolling block rifle we are going to store in the locker. So the only one, long range rifle that we have and high powered rifle is going to be the bolt action rifle. But anyway, guys, that is where we're going to wrap up for this episode. So that's pretty good stuff. I mean, we've got even though we only got the 750 for that one, I'm not too concerned about it. We do still have 661 bucks. Is this a heart? We've just got a couple of wolf hearts. We're hanging on to those. I mean, you got to have them. You got to have them. Yeah, I'm not concerned about money. If there pops up another gun or some clothes that we need or something like that, we've definitely got money for it. The camp's fully upgraded, so yeah, we're good. We're good in terms of money. So in the next one, we will go down and meet up with Hosea, do that, and then we'll probably have enough time to do Hosea and oh, I forgot to pay off our freaking bounty. I need to pay off our bounty so I can go back up into this area, because I want to do that Albert Mason. That's the 5th. That'll be the 5th mission with him. But anyway, we need to do that. We need to do all these things. Tons of stuff to do. Tons of freaking stuff to do. But we will get to it. Anyway, guys, that is where we're going to end for this one. So as always, thank you so much for watching. We're going to be picking up right here next time.